Okay, so today is Friday, April the May the 2nd, I believe, 2025, excuse me. And so I'm sitting here doing inventory if I'm able to get back to work. The only thing that's hindering me from getting back to work right now is transportation because I don't want to walk 6 miles there and 6 miles back because that caused me to be stressed out and I can't do it. I can't do it and do my job adequately. Just to make a funny joke, when I was in college, I actually did that one time. I worked at the YMCA, and so this is a funny story. I worked at the YMCA when I was in college, and then it was a week that it was Christmas, so my boss was out of town, all my coworkers out of town, and I agreed that I would just go in because I wasn't out of town. I was just, with my boyfriend and stuff like that. And when I was in college, I was on break, and so I was like, I'll just go in and work for just 1 week. It wasn't gonna be that many kids there because it was a week of Christmas break. So I agreed I would go in. They were like, you got to be there because nobody's going to be in town. It was the first time nobody was going to be available. So 2 days before the day I was supposed to go in, I got so sick. I got so sick. I was like throwing. I was so sick. I was throwing up. I couldn't get out of bed. I was so horrible, and I couldn't call in. There was no way that I could call in because everybody was out of town. I had already agreed to it, and we already said there was nobody going to be able to take over. You're going to be able to do it. So I had no choice. So I had to go in, and all I could do the first day was just sit there. Sit there and just let the kids. I mean, I could, I control them because I'm not going to do my job, but I couldn't do what I normally would do, was get up and be actively involved and do a really excellent job and all that and everything because I was just so exhausted and so sick. I really couldn't move like the first 2 days, and then like by Wednesday, I was better and I was able to do it. But the parents kind of look, and I don't want to tell the parents, "Hey, I'm sick and nobody's available," because that's not really appropriate. So I would just wave at the parents. They come in, "Hey, how you doing?" Try to give the strength to look like I was normal, not sick as a dog. And then the parents kind of would be looking at me like, "Why is she just kind of sitting there?" But I couldn't move. That's how much in pain I was in, like from being sick and stuff. And so finally, the Wednesday I felt a little bit better and I was able to do some more stuff with the kids. But anyway, so if I'm able to get back before the end of the year, if I'm not, it's not gonna die. I'm gonna be okay. Gotta work it out. And then maybe next year I can move my students to third grade if the God allows it, if the district allows me to do that. If not, then we'll work something out. Maybe I can go back to Texas. That's something I also want to do as well because I miss my church on and everything. So that's an option. So, however God works out, as long as these finances are taken care of, my students are fine, then I'll be okay either way. But I would like to be able to return. And so look at this stuff I got for my students. I've had this for a while. I didn't just buy it recently. I had it for a while. So it's packed here, as you can see. So I have these tea sacks I showed you. I got these little tea sacks for them, because their tea sacks probably have been worn out. And then I got these cute ones that I think I saw these at one store, I think Walmart or somewhere. These cute little heart-shaped things, whatever. They have like a little prize in it for all the students. I thought that would be kind of cute. This little thing right here for the web I was going to do. Remember I said before about the web that I did it, I learned it from Camp Counseling. I learned how to do the web. And you take this and you put the kids in a circle around the room. And you ask them different questions like remember your favorite memory or something about your best subject or something like that. And then it makes a big web around the room. It's this big, huge web and all that. So I thought that would be cute. And then I got the stickers. I thought this stuff has been here for a while. I've just been holding on to it. And then these are for their discipline charts. I've been holding on to that as well. So each student will have them in this folder right here, these ones and all that, and then those. So each student will get a photo with their name on it or whatever, because I've been absent for a minute. And then I'll just put two of these, not that one, but two of these in there in each one of them. And then stickers to be of stars or stickers or something like that to put on the charts. At the end of the week, those students that have 5 of them or 10 of them filled out, I think, then they'll get a prize and all that and everything. And so there's some stuff I have for them and all that. So I won't be, oh, and I also look at this. I just got this. Somebody gave me some water. So I got water bottles. I can give them some water bottles. Isn't that cool? You know what I'm saying? I can just say I was going to spend it for myself, but I said I'll save it for my students. They let me go back. If I end up going back and I get they are letting me go back. I just got to get transportation. So I'm praying if it's meant to be that God will provide the transportation for me to be able to get there. And if not, it's only a couple of weeks before the end of the year. He'll work it out. So I'm praying that he'll work out the best for them. And also, he'll take care of everything else that needs to be taken care of. So anyway, yeah, have a great day.